Hey Judy, what's up everybody? Welcome to 40ish and it is back. Yes, it's back. Pose season 2. My favorite show on TV right now. I think one of the only shows I watch all the way through, even with the commercials. But this is season 2, and so this is going to be our after Pose Kiki. So let's chat about it. So I decided, I'm gonna do this because it's almost bedtime. I'm 47, not 27. So yes, it is 11 o'clock. So I'll be going to bed soon so I can be back up in about 5 hours. Anyway, so, well, as you remember, season 1 started in 1987. It really started at the end of 87, went through 88, and it ended at the beginning of 89, okay? So if it's your first time watching, this is year 1990. What they did was they pretty much skipped over 88, okay? So we got, pretty much, we have Blanca, the house mother. She has actually taken on 2 more kids. One of her kids is off on tour with Albie Schur. And his boyfriend is still at the house with Blanca, and he's going to dance school. Also, a rival mother, Electra Abundance, has joined the house and everything. So of Evangelista, so she's also an Evangelista. But this season started, this episode, it caught me in the first 5 minutes. It tugged at my heart to see all those bodies. See, I was here in Texas, and I came out around 88. I came out when I was 17, so I came out in 88, and I started going to the clubs, and I was being a part of the community here in Houston. And back then, we heard stories. We heard stories. There were stories as far as down here about, what different cities did with AIDS, people who died of AIDS. You didn't really start having, there weren't many families who took the bodies over. There were some places, there were some cities, and there were some places where they actually, if you died of AIDS and you didn't have any family or nobody wanted to claim your body, they cremated you. They automatically just poof you to dust, okay? But to see these bodies all in these mass graves, and they were just, and it probably wasn't just gay men, it was also women, because there were a lot of women who died of AIDS then, and it was, but to see all, and the way that woman, and that's how people felt. They felt like even if you were dead, you still could contaminate, because there was no education, there was no information, and especially the government, they didn't know, and they were really trying to get people to work on it. And I think the doctors and scientists in France were actually a little bit more ahead of us, and I still think they are when it comes to medicine for those who are being treated with HIV and AIDS. And yes, AIDS is still out there. So all you children out here jumping on, just jumping on ass and riding dick, I'm sorry, it's just gonna have to be said, without no condoms, and thinking that, PrEP is gonna save your life. PrEP is not gonna save your life, but that's a whole nother video. We're not gonna get on that right now, okay? But, so back to Pose, alright? Now, the one thing I will criticize is, to the production team of this season, especially episode 1, the music was too loud in the first ball scene. You couldn't hear the dialogue between Blanca and Candy and Lulu. You couldn't hear it at all. It was barely even there because the music was so loud. All right. Didn't hear much music this episode, but let me say that I understand that they were really wanting us to chew and get the story and focus in on the first set of stories. I have to give it up to Sandra Bernhard for her role, and Sandra B, she was she was a warrior. She fought with us and she fought for us as gay people. She really was out there. She was on the forefront. She really marched. She really shouted. She really screamed. So, and she's one of those people that really can tell you what it was like back then. The whole scene with, you know, her taking Pray Tell to the ACT UP rally or ACT UP meeting. What Pray Tell said was pretty much what a lot of us as blacks did think back then. You know, I was just out, but you know, a lot of black people wasn't feeling ACT UP back then. They were very radical. A lot of blacks and Latinos didn't feel like they wanted us as a part of that because it was really, as we always say, it's a white person's thing. It was a white boy thing. You know, the government and media were making it look like, you know, black people and Latino, we were the ones who were causing the AIDS epidemic. They made us feel like we were the cause of it. We had to do for ourselves. We did. I mean, if it wasn't for organizations like the Ryan White Foundation and all of that, a lot of us would be a lot in worse. I mean, it really would have wiped us out more than it did. Let's see. Oh my God, there's so much Angel. Oh my God, Miss Angel was so beautiful this season. I mean, just so beautiful. When she first walked into that ball, I mean, she was just from head to toe. She was snatched, and baby Poppy got a Love Jones, and you could see it. He got his nose wide open. Oh my God, I am truly Team Poppy this year. He was sexy last year, but he is definitely fine this year too. Oh my goodness. But you know, but like I said, so far episode 1 was very powerful, very, very powerful. If you were looking for a lot of camp and a lot of bitchiness, we got some bitchiness doing you know, certain scenes, you know, with Candy and Lulu. They always good for a good kiki and some throwing some shade. You know, Pray Tell cursing out Electra, but I can understand he was mad. He was mad and he wants his community to rise up and get it together. But in reality, all the Pray Tells of the world back then, they had a hard fight because, and still to this day, it's not easy to get the black and Latino community on board with social issues that affect us. You know, it's really hard. It is really hard. Definitely, oh boy, that photographer, he got what he deserved. He got what he deserved. I mean, eventually he probably would have sold those pictures he took of Angel, because, you know, Angel went, you know, she was beautiful at her photo shoot, and she's one of the most beautiful women on the show. Okay, I'm not gonna even say trans woman. She is one of the most beautiful women in TV right now. Okay, she is so just photogenic, just so lovely. But oh boy, got what he deserved. I mean, they should love Blanca. Blanca is ride or die for her kids. Definitely ride or die. But I'm very happy with this episode. Is definitely, but my favorite scene was Electra just going up. This, you know what? As much as I have this love-hate thing for Electra, I love her because she's so evil and wicked and selfish. I love that part of her, but I hate her for all that same part. You know, I do. It's like she's like goddamn Alexis Carrington. You know, she's like one of those nighttime soap villains. You know, she is definitely. And to see her walk out and take her ass to the House of Ferocity, you know that ain't gonna last. She finna get up in that house. She gonna run them hoes. She finna run them, and she gonna wind up having her house. I don't know. The coming previews, the coming up previews. I don't know. Sometimes we think what's gonna happen. Like I said, when we think we know, you really don't know. So we just gonna have to ride this. we're gonna have to ride it. I want to know is what's his name gonna come back this season for Angel? You know, a boyfriend from the first season, the little white dude. I wonder if him and James Van Der Beek, are they gonna be back? Well, we gotta wait and see. So, whoa, I'm telling you right now, I'm in for it, baby. I'm in for it. What was your favorite part? What you like, what you didn't like? I really wish there was more music. All I really heard, because like I said, all I heard through the whole damn show was Vogue, and I love Vogue. I love Madonna. I love Vogue. You know I'm going to go see her in Chicago. My ticket request was honored. But I really was a little sick of hearing Vogue by the end of the episode. I mean, Madonna and her writers, you know, they got paid. So let's just say they got paid. Her and Patrick Leonard or whoever was one of the writers on this song, they got paid. Let's put it like that. And I heard some Technotronics in the background. I don't think it was Pump Up the Jam, but I heard Technotronics doing the kitchen scene. But let's see what, and of course that was Back to Life by Soul II Soul, which seems to be the running theme for this show. So let's see what happens with the music this season, and let's see if they give us more radio stuff, they give us more club stuff, you know. Like I said, until next Tuesday, our next after show Kiki, you have a good night. Make sure you subscribe. I got other videos, some real talk. I got some entertainment stuff also. But until then, put that in your tea mug, and I'll holler at you later. Bye.